أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way course. Lesson today is for the basic Arabic. Last time we talked about the weak verbs, just like wahaba, wa'ada, qala, zada, sha'ada, hada, radiya, amara, zanna, dalla. They are the weak verbs we have studied in QC2. When we mention a verb, normally we mention three things. We mention the madi, mudare, and amr. In dictionary, they mention madi, mudare, and masdar. So let's to have the practice on that. Madi mudare amr. Razaka. The mudare is yarzuku. What is the end kalma? Za. End kalma za in mudare have dhamma. So in amr it will come dhamma. Urzuk. Urzuk. Nazala yanzilu. The ain kalma here is za. So in mudare the za having the harka kasra. So in amr it will become kasra. Inzir. Inzir. Kafara yakfuru. Look, fa is the ain kalma. Here in mudare the fa kalma is having dhamma. So the amr will be with dhamma. Ukfur. Kala yakulu. Look, yakulu and kalma is here. What is the ain kalma? This is wa. It does not have any sign. Very interesting. So what will be an amr? Look what happened. How we make amr? We remove the ilamat mudariya. We make the last letter sakun. So it should be ku, kaf, waw is sakun, lam is sakun. When there is two sakun, istama saknain, the one has to be dropped. The weak letter is normally. So it becomes kul. Kul is readable because the first letter have harka. So no need of hamza. So there is no hamza, so no question either it will be kasra or dhamma. Okay. Khada'a yakhdaw. What is the ain kalma? Dal. Here the dal in mudari have fatah. So the amr will have kasra. The result is that either the ain kalma in mudari has fatah or kasra, the amr takes kasra. If the ain kalma in mudari has dhamma, then it takes. Okay, let's have more practice. Sha'ara yash'aru. So what will be the in amr? Dhamma, because the ain kalma sha'ara in mudari has dhamma. So it will be ush'ur. Zada yazidu. Again, the weak letter has come. In Zada yazidu, we remove the ya ilamat. We make the last letter sakun. Look, the ya is sakun, dal is sakun, istamai saknain, mean two saknain has come. How to pronounce? We can't pronounce two saknain, so one has to drop. The weak letter normally is dropped. So when ya is dropped, it becomes zid. It is readable because za, the first letter has a harka. So no need of hamza. Khana yakhunu. Again, a weak letter has come. Remove the ilamat mutariya, make the noon sakun. Waw is sakun, noon is sakun, istamai saknen. So what will happen? One will have to go. Which goes? Normally the weak one goes. So when the weak goes, it becomes kun. Kun is readable, so no need of hamza. Kazaba yakzibu. What is the ain kalma here? Za. What is the harka? Kasra. So what will be in amr? Hamza with kasra. Ikzib. Alima ya'lamu. What is the ain kalma here? Lam. What is harka? Fatah. What should be the amr? Hamza should be with kasra because fatah or kasra both give the kasra in the amr. I'lam. Khala yakhlu. Again a weak letter has come. Remove the ya. Make the last letter sukun. That is already sukun. But it can't be pronounced because kha is sakin. So we need a hamza. The moment we bring a hamza, we will look the ain kalma. Go in mazi and find the ain kalma. That is lam. Here in mudare, what is the sign on lam? Dhamma. So the hamza will take dhamma. Khala yakhlu ukhulu. Why dhamma? Because the ain kalma, which is actually lam, showing the dhamma. Raba'a yarba'u. What is the ain kalma? Ba. What is the harka in mudare an kalma? Fatah. So what should be the amr hamza? With kasra. Irwa. Zahaba yazhabu. What is the ain kalma here? Ha. What is the harka? Fatah. So it should be given there. But izhab. Arada. It is arada ya'rudu. The ain kalma is fatah, so it will be arad. I'm sorry, it's mudari is not written here. Raja'a yarjau. What is the ain kalma? Jim. What is the harka? Kasra. So what will be in amr? Kasra below the hamza. Irja. Saba yasubu. What is the ain kalma? Go back in the madi. Alif, which has been replaced vav. So vav is the ain kalma. What is the harka? No harka. Let's do make the amr. How we make amr? We remove the ilamat mudare. We put the last letter sakun. The moment we put a sakun, the swad has a dhamma. Waw is sakin. Ba is sakin. Ijtamai sakna. Ijtamai sakna means one sakin has to go. Which one we go? The weak one. Which is weak? Waw is the weak. So when the waw goes, it becomes sub. It is pronounceable. So no need of hamza. So no question of harka. Ja'ala yaj'alu. What is the ain kalma? Ain is itself is a ain kalma here. What is the harka in mudare? Fatah. So what should be in amr? Now you people have to also respond why I am talking so much. What harka should be here in amr? If ain kalma is fatah in mudare.
Fatah.
Why? We have not talked the fatah yet. We talked if there is fatah, kasra will come. Is there kasra? Kasra will come. If there is dhamma, then dhamma will come. We are talking only two sides. We have not talked yet the fatah. How you are giving a fatah in the amr?
Ij'al.
Ij'al. It will take the kasra. Remember, either fatah or kasra in mudare on an kalma. Amr will have the kasra in both cases. Yes, if the mudare and kalma has dhamma, then it will take the dhamm. Okay. Hazara yahzaru. What is the ain kalma? Za. What is the harkat in mudari on za? Fatah. So what should come in now in amr? Which harkat should come in amr in below or above the hamza? No answer.
Ihzar.
Ihzar, kasra will come because the ain kalma in mudari is having fatah. If it has fatah, still kasra come. If it has kasra, again kasra come. So there is no third option. Kada yakidu, not the weak letter. When weak letter come, we don't know because the weak letter is alif in both the cases. Kada yakadu. No sign. We have to dual. How we dual the amr? We remove the ya. We make the last letter sakun. The moment we make last letter sakun, the alif itself is a sakin because when a letter don't have any harka, that is considered sakin. Ijtimai saknain, two saknain has gathered. The one has to go. Which one go? The weak one. What is the weak letter? Alif. Alif will go. So what will be the amar now?
Kid.
Not kid, kad, because kaf is having fatha in
Ud. Ud.
Why ud? Kad is pronounceable because it have a harka on first letter. So no need of hamza. Hamza come only when the first letter is sakin and cannot be pronounced. Then we come. Just look. Izhab, the za is sakin, can't be pronounced. So we brought the hamza. Rad, and was having sakun. So no need, we need a hamza. Irj, the ra is sakin, so we need a hamza. So it is pronounceable, harka, no need of hamza. Ijal, jim is sakin, so we brought the hamza. Ihzar, ha is sakin, we have to brought hamza. Qad, it have a sakin, it has a harka, so no need of hamza. Hamza is come only in that case when there is a sakun letter on first, sakun, and it cannot be pronounced. Then we bring the helper. Shah, Mudari is Yashau. Again, the weak letter has come. What is the harka on weak letter? No, let's to process. Remove the ya, make the last letter sakun. Again, Shin has a fatha. Alif is sakin because no harka. Hamza becomes sakin because we did the making action of the amr. Ijtamai sakne. Two saknen has gathered. One has to go. Which one goes? The weak. Alif and Hamza. Which one is weak? Alif is weak. So Alif will go. So what is left? Shah. Now you may ask, you said Alif is go. We see there is a Alif. Actually, it's not the Shah Alif. It is the chair of the Hamza. Hamza has three chairs. Either it sits on the Alif, either it sits on the Waw, or it sits on the Ya. When the Hamza is sakin, it needs a chair to show itself because it's a very little, we can't see. So it has to be raised on something. So it brings its Alif here. This Alif has been brought by the Hamza. It is not the Yasha self Hamza. That has been removed because it was the weak letter. And there was name.
Baya jikinki kwata-kwata yana kallon sama.
I don't know your language, otherwise I would have responded in that language. Zahaba yazhabu. Again, look, what is the end kalma? Ha. What is the harkat in mudare on end kalma? Fatha. So what should come in amar?
Izhab.
Kasra will come below the hamza. Okay. Abada ya'budu. What is the end kalma? Ba is the end kalma. What is the harkan in mudare ba kalma? Damma. What should come in amar hamza?
Damma.
Damma. Okay. Khalaka yakhluqu. Again, the end kalma is lam. What is the harkat on lam in the mudare? Damma. What should come in amar hamza? Damma should. So it will
Ukhluq.
Alima ya'lam. What is the ain kalma? Lam. What is the harkat in mudari on an? Fatha. What should come in amar hamza?
A'lam.
I am asking the what harkat will come in amar. Kasra will come. Ilam. Because either lam kalma has fatha or kasra. In both cases, the hamza will take the kasra in amar. We studied in QC1, the sound word was fataha, nasara, daraba, sami. We were not knowing there are so many other words also. We were happy, therefore it's easy. But when reached to the QC2, the QC2 book said, okay, listen, there is weak verbs. They are wahaba, wada, kala, zada, da, hada. And the book also said there is a repeated word, zanna, dalla. And book also said there is hamza verb, amarasa. So we got the 4 categories of sound verb, weak verb, repeated verbs, and the Hamza verbs. And they all are of 3 letters. Their root letter is 3. Either it's a sound verb, weak verb, Hamza verb, or the repeated word, all have 3-letter words. They are called Salasi Mujarrad. Salasi means 3, Mujarrad means only. Only 3 letters words. So what were they? They were the sound verbs, they were the weak verbs, they were the repeated word, or either the Hamza, all 3-letter words called Mazid, Salasi Mujarrad. When we reach to the QC3, the QC3 book said, okay, there is another categories of verbs. They are called Mazid. What are they? They say sound verbs, just like Allama, Hasaba, Aslama, Ikhtalafa, Istaghfara, Tadabbara, Tadarasa, Inqalaba. There are weak verbs, just like Walla, Nada, Kama, Alka, Itaka, Itada, Istakama. They are in your course. There are many more. There are repeated verbs called Adalla. There are Hamza verbs, Amana and Ata. So we got 4 categories of Mazid fi. Sound verb, weak verbs, repeated words, and Hamza words, just like we were having these in the previous lessons, QC1 and 2. In QC1, they were having only 3 letters in the Madi. In Mazid fi, there are more than 3 letters, maybe 4 letters, just like Allama, Aslama, Hasaba. There may be 5 letters, just like Ikhtalafa and the Inqalaba. Tadabbara, Tadaras, they all are 5 letters. There may be 6 letters. Istaghfara has 6 letters. So Mazid fi may be 4 letters, 5 letters, 6 letters, not more than 6 letters in first form. Never ever. Maximum addition is 3 letters, not more than 3 letters in Mazid. So 3 root letter, 3 that, so it makes 6, just like Istaghfara has 6 letters. No, the question is how to identify them, how to make their tables. We learn the sound verbs Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samir. The weak verb Wahaba, Qala, Dada, Dalla. They come 9,000 each of them. Mean each group comes 9,000 in Musaf. And Musaf have 9,000 lines. Suppose the one Musaf have one juz has 20 pages, and we know there are 30 juz. 30 multiplied 20, 600 pages. We know the one page have average 15 lines. 15 into 6, 90. So it 9,000 lines are there in the Musaf. If we say one word category is coming, mean the sound words coming 9,000, it means in each line there will be one sound verb. If we say the weak verb category is coming 9,000 times, it means in each line of the Musaf there will be on average a weak verb. And the Mazid fi sounds verbs, they come in Musaf almost 4,500. And the weak verb, the repeated, and the Hamza of the Mazid fi, they also come 4,000 almost 500 times. Mean joining them, it makes 9,000. Mean the Mazid fi, they are coming 9,000 times. It means in each line there will be on average one Mazid fi verbs also. That is the importance. Then we learn from Alima 3-letter. There is a word Allama 4-letter word. Salima 3-letter. We got Aslama 4-letter. And we said this Allama, Aslama, as they have the extra letter, they are called Mazid fi. Mazid means extra, fi means in. So we say Allama, Aslama, they are the Mazid fi because they have extra letter in the Madi first form. So then we proceeded and remember 3 sentences. Talim and Muhasba are very important in Islam. From Talim, Allama, from Muhasba, Hasba, from Islam, Aslam. Don't waste your time in Ikhtilaf, use it in Istighfar. From Ikhtilaf, Ikhtalafa, from Istighfar, Istighfar. The third sentence was, do tadabbur and tadarus to have a better inqilab to Allah. From tadabbur we say tadabbara, from tadarus we say tadarasa, from inqilab we say. So we learned the 8 sound mazid fi verbs. What were they? Allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istaghfara, tadabbara, tadarasa, and inqalab. Then we learn their amr. How we say from allama, allim. From hasaba, hasib. From aslama, aslim. From ikhtalafa, ikhtalif. From istaghfara, istaghfar. From tadabbara, tadabbur. From tadarasa, tadarus. From inqalaba, inqalab. In the same way, we made the maful and the file maful. Here we learn there is another way of making file maful, which we have learned earlier, just quite different. Earlier we learned that in fa and lam, if we add the alif, it becomes the file, just like file, jail, fateh, nasir, alim, amil, just adding alif. And to make maful, we add mim in the beginning and the vav before the last letter. Just like maful, majrul, mansur, mazkur, ma'bud, ma'lum. So far, so we made the maful. But here we make the maful and file on a different pattern. In mazid fi, all verbs, we attach a mim with dhamma in the beginning. And before the last letter, we put kasra for the file. And before the last letter, put fatha for the maful. That is the second pattern of making file maful. It's quite different than the first pattern where we were adding alif for the file, putting mim and a vav to making the maful. So on that pattern, we say from allama, muallim, muallam, from hasaba, muhasib, muhasab, from aslama, muslim, muslim, from ikhtalafa, mukhtalif, mukhtalaf, istaghfara, mustaghfir, mustaghfar, tadabbara, mutadabbir, mutadabbir, from tadarasa, mutadaris, mutadaris, from inkalaba, munkalib, or munkalab. Then we learn the 6 keys of the mazid fi sound words. Among them was allama, yu'allimu, allim, mu'allimun, mu'allamun, ta'lim. Hasaba, yuhasibu, hasib, muhasib, muhasab, muhasaba. Aslama, yuslimu, aslim. Muslimun, muslamun, islamun. Ikhtalafa, yakhtalifu, ikhtalif, mukhtalifun, mukhtalafun, ikhtalaf. Istaghfara, yastaghfiru, istaghfir, mustaghfir, mustaghfar, istaghfir. Tadabbara, yatadabbaru, tadabbur, mutadabbiru, mutadabbarun, tadabbur. Tadarasa, yatadarasu, tadaris, mutadarisun, mutadarasun, tadaras. Inkalaba, yankalibu, inkalib, munkalibun, munkalabun, inkalab. So these were the 6 C's of all the 8 sound verbs of mazid fi. Then we try to memorize their babs. We said from allama, we learned the word ta'aleem, and the bab name is taf'eel. From hasaba, we learned the word muhasiba, the bab is mufa'ala. From aslama, we learned islam, and the bab was if'al. From ikhtalafa, we learned ikhtilaf, and the bab name was iftiyal. From istaghfara, we learned the word istighfar, and the bab was istif'al. From tadabbara, we learned a tadabbur word, and the bab was the fa'ul. From the tadarasa, we learned tadarus. The bab name was, it's not this one, infial. It's not here, infial. Infial is for the inkalaba. This one. Yes, they have been shifted themselves. How clever they are. Why it is not coming here and is going there? No, they are a little bit correct. So then we come to in the QC1, we learn Fataha yaftahu iftah, Nasara yansuru uns, Daraba yadribu idr, Samia yasmo ism. And the weak word we learn in QC2, Wa'ada ya'idu id, Qala yaqulu qul, Zada yazidu zid, Da'a yad'u udu, Hada yahdi ihdi, Sha'a yashau sha'. And in the QC2, we learn the repeated word. Dalla yadillu dilla, zanna yazunnu zunna, massa yamassu massa. And in the QC3, we learn the sound verbs, 8 sound. Allama yu'allimu allim, hasaba yuhasibu hasib, aslama yuslimu aslim, tadabbara yatadabbaru tadabbur, tadarasa yatadarasu tadar, inkalaba yankalibu inkalab, ikhtalafa yaktalifu ikhtalaf, istaghfara yastaghfiru. Then we enter in the QC4. In the QC4, in grammar, you saw this one first slide. It was written surf. We said grammar has two parts, surf and now. Surf concerned with the letters making words. And now is concerned joining these words to make the sentences or the pair. That was the simple definition. In this surf, we have two parts. One is called verbs, mean the afal. Other is called the nouns, mean the asma. In the afal, we did the feminine table, the mu'annas table of 3 letters. We say fa'alat, taf'alu, if'ali, la taf'ali, fa'ilatun, ma'fulatun, and fi. Then we, from the mazid, we took a 4-letter verb for the feminine, aslamat, tuslimu, aslami, la tuslami, muslimatun, muslamatun, islam. Then we learn the duals table. We say fa'ala, yaf'alane, if'ala, la taf'ala, fa'ilane, maf'ulane. And then we did the majhul for the 3 letters. We say Sumia, Mudare Yusmo. And then we say from the Mazid fi 4-letter Majhul, Unzila Yunzal. Then we did the Karuma table. So far, up to QC3, we were telling you there are 4 bab. There are 4 bab. Fataha, Nasara, Daraba, Samia. When you reach in the QC4, we said there are 2 more. One is Karuma, other is Hasiba. For the Karuma, we learned the table in QC4. Karuma, Yakrumu, Ukrum, La Takrum, Karimun, Dash, Karamatun, or Karim, Karmatun. And then we said Hasiba, it is not used complete sigas, only the Madi we learned are 6ly key. Hasiba, Yahsabu, Ihsab, Sibun, Mahsubun, or Hasbu. So they are the 6 keys we learned. This all was about the verbs or the afals in this portion. Then we started the asma, mean the nouns. First was isme makan. It has the 3 patterns. Maf'al and kalma fatah, maf'il and kalma kasra, mafa'ala, the round ta at that. Then we started the isme sifa. We said 2 patterns, fa'ilun, fa'lanun. Then we started isme tabdil, fa'ilun, afalu. Then we have the isme mubalgha, fu'alun, fu'ulun, fu'ulun. Then we said jama mukassir. Jama mukassir have 8 patterns. So we studied, that's all was about this slide. Then we shifted to the second slide, that is this shift. When we reached to this slide, we said there are 2 groups of letters. One are called the chopper, other are called the hammer. The chopper, they cut the dhamma of the last letter of mudare or cut the noon of the plural mudare. And the hammer, they convert the Dhamma of the Mudare into Fatah. They press the Dhamma into Fatah. Or they, what do? They also remove the Nun. That was simple thing. Actually, there is nothing of the hammer and the choppers in grammar. In grammar, there is no such thing. They are only the dot subhit for the simplicity. Use these terms to make us easy to remember. In the grammar, the choppers, they are called mujazim. They give a jazm. The mudare sakun is called jazm. So they are called mujazim mudare. Mean they give the mudare jazm. And the hammers group, they are called nawasib mudare. Mudare nawasib. Nawasib means giving the nas, fatah. So what they are? Among the first group, mean the chopper group, if you say lam, lamma, la, that is the one set. In man, ma, they are called the conditional letters or the harufisha. They chop two verbs. And the lam is without sign. So we attach it with either fa or wa. We say fal and wa. So lam, lamma, la, in man, ma, and falwal, they chop the dhamma of the single verb and they chop the noon of the plural verb. And so they are called the chopper or they are called the majzoon, giving the jazam, sakun. The second group, which was a hammer group, among we have lame amr, lame ta'ali, lame ta'kid with noon mushaddad, or simply lame ta'kid, and lan an hatta. They are also acting the hammer. They are the noasib. They make a fatah. Let's to have the example. If I say yaf'alu khaira, it's a normal maruf. If I attach lam, it will become lam yaf'al khaira. Dhamma has been gone. If I say yaf'alu yaksibu ajra, two verbs, in comes, it chop the both dhamma. An yaf'al yaksib. Same, the man and ma do. Man yafal yaksib. Ma yafal yaksib. Both all the three acts on two verbs. What is about the examples of hammer? Yafalu khaira. Lam came. Li yafalu khaira. Lam amr came. Lam mushaddad came with nun. It was yafalu khaira. With the lam and mushaddad it came لِيَفْعَلَنَّ خَيْرًا. It was يَفْعَلُ خَيْرًا. The lan came. لَنْ يَفْعَلَ خَيْرًا. They all give fatah or they remove the nun. So what are they? Lame amr, lame ta'kid, lame ta'lil, lan, an, and hatta. Then we started the feminine table dual. We said huwa, hum, anta, ana, antum, nahnu, they are the masculine. What about the feminine? We say hiya, plural is hunna, anti, ana, antunna, nah. Then we said we attach the noun with them, pronouns. Rabbohu, rabbohum, rabboka, rabbi, rabbokum, rabbona. For the feminine, we learn one only, rabboha. What the plural? Rabbohunna. Front, rabbuki, rabbi, rabbukunna, rabbuna. Then we attach the verbs. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna. For the feminine, we say fa'alat, fa'alna, fa'alti, fa'altu, fa'altunna, fa'alna. Then we said the mudare. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu. For the feminine, we say tafalu, yaf'alna, taf'alina, af'alu, taf'alna, naf'al. Then we saw the amr. If'al, ifalu, la tafal, la tafal. For the feminine, we say if'ali, if'alna, la tafali, la taf'al. Then we made the feminine table from the three letters verb, that is fala. Fa'alat, she did. Fa'alna, they did. Fa'alti, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altum, you. Fa'altunna, you all did. Fa'alna, we did. What about the mudare? Taf'alu, she does. Yaf'alna, they do. Taf'alina, you do. Af'alu, I do. Taf'al, you do. Naf'alu, we do. What about the amr? If'ali, do. If'al, na, do you all. La taf'ali, don't do. La taf'alna, don't do you all. Fa'ilatun, doer. Mafulatun, that one is factor. And fail, must do. Then we took the mazid fi table, 4 letter. Aslama, aslamu, aslamta, aslamtu, aslamtum, aslamna, aslam. For the feminine, we say aslamat, aslamna, aslamti, aslamtu, aslamtunna, aslamna. What about the mudare? Yuslimu, yuslimuna, tuslimu, uslimu, tuslimuna, nuslim. What about the feminine? Tuslimu, yuslimna, tuslimina, uslimu, tuslimna, nuslim. What about the amr? We say aslim, aslimu, la tuslim. For the feminine, aslami, aslamna, la tuslimna. So we developed this table. Fa'alat, she did. Fa'alna, they did. Fa'alti, you did. Fa'altu, I did. Fa'altunna, you all did. Fa'alna, we did. Mudariwal, taf'alu, yaf'alna. Taf'alu, she does. Yaf'alna, they do. Taf'alina, you do. Af'alu, I do. Taf'alna, you all do. Naf'al, we do. If'ali, do. If'alna, do you all. La taf'ali, don't do. La taf'alna, don't do you all. Fa'ilatun, doer. Mafulatun, the one who is effective. Then we started the dual. We said huma, they two. Antuma, you two. It's very difficult to memorize. Okay, make it easy. What was this sign? Hua. What was this sign? Hum. Okay. How we make a plural? We add alif. Hum, add alif, it becomes huma. Now nothing is new. Huwa, hum, from whom? Huma. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, huma, hum, we learn. And for here, we were saying anta, plural was antuma, antum. Attach the alif. Antuma, okay. Anta, antuma, antum. So dual, what is dual? Huma, they two. Antuma, you two. Like to attach the ism with the pronouns. Rabbohuma, there. Rabbokuma, your. We have done this table. We say who, whom, ka, e, kum, na. Don't you remember? We say the zamir pronoun, there are two types. One is the detached, one is the attached. Detached verb. Huwa, hum, anta, ana, antum, nahnu. Here, they all were detached. What were the attached? Who, whom, ka, e, kum, na. We already know. So we say Rabbohuma, Rabbokuma, Fa'ala. Sorry, Fa'ala, they too did. Fa'altuma, you two did. Yafalane mudare, they too do or will do. Tafalane, you two do or will do. Amar, if'ala, you two do. La tafala, don't you two do. Fa'ilane, two doer. Mafulane, two doer. So this is the sign of two. Then we attach the verb with this table. What table? Huma, antuma. Attaching is Rabbohuma, Rabbokuma. Now attach the verb. What is the verb? Nasara. Nasara, Nasartuma. Yansurane, Tansurane. Unsura, La Tansura. Nasirane, Mansurane. Is there any difference between the Nasirane and Mansurane? Yes, Nasirane is with alif. Mansurane is with mim and vav addition. Let's to attach the 4-letter verb allama to have the dual Huma, antuma. Attach the ism. Rabbuhuma, rabbukuma. Now attach the allama. Allama, allamtuma. This is Madi. What about Mudare? You allimane, tu allimane. Allima, la tu allima. Muallimane, muallamane. It seems similar. You allamane, tu allamane. Is there any difference? Have you noticed some difference? Okay, ya'in. What is the difference in muallamane and muallamane? Muallimane and muallamane. In the case of muallimane, you see there is a kasra below the lam. And in muallamane, you see there is a fatha on lam. Have you noted? Muallimane, muallamane, they are two different things. Because the actual letter is muallim. What is the last letter? Mim. Before the mim letter is lam. If lam has kasra, it is fa'il. If lam has fatha, it is maf'ul. Have you noted? Muallimane, lam has a kasra in the fa'il. Muallamane, the lam has a fatha in the this maf'ul. Okay, Aisha only has seen, the rest they are all sleeping like me. When I used to sleep, I was forgotten everything. Let's to use the aslama now. Have the dual practice. Huma, they two. Antuma, you two. Attach the ism. Rabbohuma, their two Rabbs. Rabbokuma, your two Rabb. What about the aslama? Aslama, they two submitted. Aslamtuma, you two submitted. Let to make the mudare. Yuslimane, they two submit. Tuslimane, you two submit. Make the amar. Aslama, you two submit. La tuslima, you don't submit. Muslimane, two Musliman. Muslimane, two Musliman. Is there any difference? Or they are the same word? Muslimane and Muslimane, do you notice? Word is Muslim. Last letter is mim. Before the mim is a lam. Concentrate on lam. In first example, the file, it is Muslimane. The lam has a kasra. In the second, Muslimane, lam has a fatha. That is the maf'ul pattern. Have you noted lam having kasra in the file, lam having fatha in the maf'ul form? Okay, let me show you. Aisha, you can see, but I can't see, or my brother, sister, they can't see. They are waiting for me to show.
We can see Mualim.
Okay. Let me. This is the lam. This is the lam. Okay. Look what is the change going there. Here it is the kasra below this lam. Here there is a fatha on this lam. The green is the lam both, and you can notice on the file it is Muslimani, lam is having kasra. In the second you say Muslimani, lam having the fatha. Because in Mazid fi we say to make a file we attach mim in the beginning, and before the last letter if we put kasra it is file, if we put fatha it is maf'ul. Now you can observe here. This one is a fatha. This one is a kasra on the lam. Okay, let's go manhuma. Yes, this is also a very important concept. Manhuma, answer is huma muslimani. Okay. But when we say man antuma, what is the answer?
Nahnu Muslimun.
Nahnu muslimani. That is a very important concept, sister. Let me to explain. When we were doing the table, I said, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu, ana, nahnu, nahnu, ana, nahnu, nahnu. 6. Ana, nahnu, again nahnu. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. What does it mean? It means for the single we say ana, for the dual I say nahnu, for the plural also say nahnu. For the feminine also I say ana for the single, nahnu for the dual, and nahnu for the plural. When we say man antuma, who you two are, the answer will be nahnu muslimani. Muslimani will tell which nahnu it is. It is a two or the plural. But the nahnu will be used for both for the duals and with the plural. This muslimani word is telling is for two. If I say nahnu muslimun, okay, let me to give. Earlier we learned this concept from Muslim. We say huwa Muslim, hum Muslimun, anta Muslim, nahnu Muslimun. We were making for the single word a single noun, for the plural plural noun. Now when we say talk about the dual, we say nahnu muslimane. We are not saying nahnu muslimun. How we can differentiate when the word noun is coming plural, the nahnu is for the plural. When the noun is dual, the nahnu is for the dual. Nahnu muslimani. Nahnu muslimuna. Can you differentiate the dual and the plural? The word Muslimani and Muslimuna is different. Nahnu is not different. Nahnu is the same. It's for the dual, for the plural, but we can't differentiate it's for two or the for the plural. But the coming letter with that, it is clearly telling it is for the do. Nahnu is coming for the dual too. And here the Nahnu is coming for the plural. Then we say Zamair. Zamair are very important. I told you the 1/3 of Quran comprised on these Zamair. So only you have to memorize 2 sets. One is Zamaire Munfasil, detached. What are they? Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. Ana, nahnu. They are detached, munfasil. What are the attached? Hu, huma, hum. Ha, huma, hunna. Ka, kuma, kum. Ki, kuma, kunna. Ya, na, na. Ya, na. So here are the ghaib. Ha, hu, hum, huma, hunna. They are attached. Hiya, huwa, hum, huma, hunna. They are detached. What about the second person? Ka, kuma, kum, kunna. They are the attached. Anta, antuma, anti, antuma, antunna. They are detached. What about the first person? We say ya, na, na. They are the attached. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. They are the detached. So these are the zamair or pronouns in 2 sets. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. They are the detached. Munfasil. What's the attached? Hu, huma, hum. Ha, huma, hunna. Ka, kuma, kum. Ki, kuma, kunna. Ya, na, na. Ya, na, na. What are the Madhi signs? We said the Madhi sign appears at the end of a verb. They are ta with dhamma, ta with fatha, ta with kasra, ta with sakun, tum, tunna, wa, and na. They identify the who has done the verb in Madhi. What about the Mudari? Only 4 letters. Hamza, ta, ya, nun. In the beginning of a verb. What the plural sign? Plural sign is wa, Waw nun with fatha, ya nun with fatha. What are the dual sign? Dual sign is alif and waw nun with kasra, ya nun with kasra. Just let me give the example. Muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina. This is a plural. Muslimane, muslimaini, muslimaini. This is the dual. Muslimane, muslimane, ya nun with kasra. Muslimuna, muslimina, ya nun is with fatha. That is the difference in the between the dual and the plural. Then I said, remember 4 things about a noun or the ism. One is the case. What is case? It shows the rough. Rough mean dhamma or either dhammatan. Nas mean fatha or fatatan. Jar mean kasran kasratan. That is called the case or the status. The second is called the gender. What is the gender? Maybe mean the masculine, maybe the feminine. The third one is number. Number mean the ism either is a single for the single, or it's for the dual, mean the musanna, or it's for the plural, mean jama. And the fourth thing, you should know kind of the ism. What does it mean? It means either it's a common noun, nakara, or it is a proper noun, marfa. Until unless you know these all 4 things about an ism, you can't use that ism properly. You can't understand that ism properly. You can't translate properly. So to understand, translate, and use of ism, you must know these 4 aspects of ism. Its status or the case, its gender, its number, and the kind. So with this, I think we have come to the end. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa nutubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shayin qadir. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any questions, your questions are welcome. Yes, Dr. Abdul Rahman. No answer. Only 1 or 2 people are awake. The rest, like me, they are sleeping. When you are sleeping, then you will have to teach just like me to learn. Okay, let Allah make the things easier. Only 2 lessons or more. One is tomorrow, the next is tomorrow after. So we will then close this grammar portion. Do you have any understanding or feeling something, or just for courtesy you are coming and attending the class?
Yeah, it's good revision, Mualim.
Okay.
The lessons have been helpful to understand the grammar content better.
Okay, they are, of course, they are meant for this purpose. And the aim is that we, whatever have learned from QC1 up to QC4, must we grasp the subject. We should have the full understanding of this concept, because in coming classes Q5 onward, we will require them each and every one. Until unless you are clear, you will not be understanding those things. So for that, we need these points. Though it's very odd to run classes before the course or keep the classes out of the course, but it's still they may be helpful. I know, being a teacher, they give you a better concept while you will studying the grammar in coming days. because there are many things which we have not studied in QC1, 2, 3, or even in QC4, which we will start in QC5, or even going after QC5 in QC6 we will need. So if the basics are strong, if you know the basic concepts, then it becomes the things easier. If you have not learned the basics concepts and you are going ahead, then you will have to return for revision of those courses again and again. As we say, QC1 is the most important. You should be very attentive and having hard work. So you should clear the QC1 all things in one go. If you don't, then you have to go again and again and again to attend the QC1 course. It means you wasting your time. The things which you can learn in 20 hours, you learn if in 3 or 4 revision, it means 80 to 100 hours you have or spent the time. So instead of 20, if you have spent 100 hours, it means 1 year almost. The course normally takes 2.5 months to 3 months. If you have to repeat 4 times, it means 1 year is to spend. So it's too much wastage of time learning those basic skill and concept of a one QC1 or in any QC, because all QCs are 20 hours courses. So instead of learning in 20 hours, if you learn that in 100 hours, it means you are wasting your 80 hours just to grab the subject or to have the understanding of the subject. So let's say once again, Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'adhibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah Hafiz, inshallah, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.